fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hey guys, my name's CJ Gaming and today I'm back with another video, and today I'm back with part 13 of my F1 2018 career mode. Getting through these very fast I mean, I should have this first season done by November. I'm hoping to do at least 3 seasons. However, my stepdad's been a cunt, so I might not be able to record all the time as much as I did when this game came out for season 1. I haven't recorded any of season 2 yet. I've got the whole of season 1, so I know what happens at the end of the championship. But it's actually quite good going back and seeing what happens through the season, because I've pretty much forgot. Anyway, let's go into practice for the Belgium Grand Prix.
Here we are then at the longest racetrack on the Formula 1 calendar. Welcome to the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps for today's practice session. I'm here with Anthony Davidson once again. Nice to see you, Ant, and I wanted to ask you about how you go about improving the car over the course of a practice session. How much would you say is already known from the pre-race simulations, and how much do you have to do, how much do you have to work on with a real car on a real circuit?
Well, that's a good question, Crofty, and I suppose the simple answer is that there's no such thing as too much information. As you say, the bigger teams have very complex simulations, vast numbers of clever people crunching the numbers back at base, but what they can't tell you is stuff like how the track condition's going to be, or what the temperature's going to be doing over the course of the day, and how all of that's going to be interacting with the tyre. There are so many millions of tiny variables involved in getting these cars around a racetrack quickly, but the computer can't tailor the car to a driver's specific balance requirements. At some point, you still need to put a human being in there and have them feel it through the seat of their pants. And that's why we end up with different drivers having different setups. So what I'm trying to say is, Crofty, nothing beats on-track testing.
So here we are, for practice in Spa. Like I say all the time, you already know the drill. We're going to try and get as many purple points as possible. But a very weird glitch actually happened. Kimi Räikkönen is trying to do it's Austin Powers, mate. What is going on with the Ferrari driver? I have no clue. But anyway, we didn't actually have that very good we didn't have a very fast practice session. That is because we did have a very, very worn power unit, which I still forgot to change. But speaking of which, we are going to change it ahead of practice 2, which that's why you only saw 2 programs being done, the 2 that didn't really need time as much as the rest, especially qualifying. We're 2 seconds down, which is that is not what you like. But yeah, we are going to be changing our power unit because it's been so bad. Austria, I think, was the last race that it shouldn't be taken off by Austria, but I just forget. So Britain, Hungary, and Belgium, and Germany. Oh, not Belgium, Germany. See, look how worn that is. Orange as well. But yeah, Britain, Germany, and Hungary are the tracks we have done it on. We still managed to get pretty decent points in both of them, apart from Hungary. Germany, we managed to get 3rd somehow, and we got 10 points. We got 10th in Britain. But yeah, we managed to get some. That's what I mean. We managed to actually pass it this time. But every single track seems to have an auto spin curb or auto spin exit, and on the exit of the bus stop chicane seems to be where the one is on this track, as well as P1 if you get on the curb there. But that is a very, very good P2, and we actually are P2, FP2. I'm going to call it FP2 because it's free practice. We were actually 2nd, with Valtteri Bottas just ahead of us. So that could be. I wasn't expecting to do very well, even in the real life Force Indians did do pretty good around this track. Could this be a pretty decent haul of points for us? I'm not really sure who we actually are fighting in the championship. I can't actually remember. I'm pretty sure we're 5th, just behind Renault, and Haas are just behind us. So it's quite tough in the little standings. But yeah, we've got 2 upgrades for the aerodynamics, and we might be able to get another chassis upgrade, and that could be, if we do get another upgrade, that could be 4 upgrades for the Italian Grand Prix. But then some of them might not be going on the car, so yeah, some of them we are actually going to get a chassis upgrade. But yeah, let's go into qualifying for the Belgium Grand Prix.
It's qualifying time at Spa, one of the mightiest tracks on the Formula 1 calendar. Long straights, Up and downhill, Eau Rouge as well. This track isn't for the faint-hearted. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximising top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights?
The teams will have arrived with all manner of parts designed to capitalise on the long straights. The cars will be that much harder to drive in the corners, but everyone will be in the same boat.
So yeah, in Q1, I mean, we did have a shocker. I did say earlier that Pouhon, well, just a second ago, that Pouhon was an auto spin curb, and we were sideways through that. It doesn't really look like that camera angle doesn't do it justice, but we was actually pretty much sideways through that whole turn. But we set a 140.3. I'm pretty sure it says 46 actually. 0.3, and I guess us into PA. Sergio Perez only just scrapes past into P14, so that's very strange from the Perez there. We do only set one run in Q2 as well, as we like. I mean, we're trying to save tyres. We're going to go on the soft tyres. I'm pretty sure the ultra soft tyres are a tyre that are available, but I think I might have pace here. Going off what we had at practice, I think I might have pace to get into Q3 on the middle tyres. I'm pretty sure the soft's like the hardest tyre. I'm not really sure, but we are actually only 2 tenths behind Lewis Hamilton. Kimi Räikkönen's actually on fastest now. We managed to actually get in front of Hamilton, but at the end of the qualifier session, Perez actually come 11th. He's in probably the best position that the Force India could hope for. We're in 9th, so we managed to get through. We're going to be starting on the soft tyres. Super soft tyres are the tyres that actually are available. But in Q3, we are going to set another lap time. It's a 1:36, I'm pretty sure it says. And I have a reason for that. That's because I was sideways through Pouhon again. But now this is my final run. We want to try and get as far into that pit lane as possible before we start the run, because then you get you get straight line speed. You get more speed going into turn 1. Speaking of which, we do get very deep, but that is going to give us a better exit actually for some reason. And our time's going down, going back to the positive. So negative, so that's actually pretty good. Through Radion, because that's a meme now apparently. Well, it's an old meme, dead ass meme. We're still a 10th down, but we're not going to let that bother us, because I know going through Pouhon we're going to gain at least 2 or 3 seconds, maybe even 6 seconds. I can't remember how much I lost because I did record this so long ago. We're currently P10. The 2 Haas drivers are actually ahead of us, so if we manage to get in front of the 2 Haas drivers, that should be us into that's the best thing we could hope for, because that's who we are pretty much battling. I mean Renault as well, but Haas, I would rather get in front of Haas than stay behind them. We do go very deep into Pouhon. We did try and go flat out through there, but this car doesn't have enough aerodynamic assistance, so we went a bit wide. We did get a warning, but it's not invalid our lap time. And like I said, we're 4 seconds up, I'm pretty sure it says. I can't really read it because it's blurry. But yeah, we're actually purple in the middle sector. That is because we were flat out through that Pouhon, and we're just a beast. Lewis Hamilton sets a 1:44 something rather. So he's gone fastest. He might be on pole, but where are we going to come? Is that 14 seconds faster? I'm pretty sure it says. I think that might say 14 seconds. I must be seeing things. I don't believe that's 14 seconds faster. But anyway, round the last corner, losing the back end a tad, up to the line, the shortest road, P4! I don't know why I said P4 really weirdly there, but we managed to come P4 in the Belgium Grand Prix for qualifying. So we're going to be starting on the soft tyres as well, so we might be able to make a one-stop work. We've got the 2 Mercedes, we split the 2 Ferraris, and then the 2 Red Bulls would be like, it would have been perfect harmony if we come like 10th or something. But Nico Hulkenberg is the only Renault through, so that's going to help us get some more points over Renault as well as Haas. I don't think we're going to be fighting Red Bull for the constructors at least till season 2. But we got another interview. She wants to know what my secret is. And I just said that my car's just it's keeping itself. Apparently I scraped some walls. I didn't scrape any walls. I just went over the white line. So that's what my my theory is from the last couple of Grand Prix and episodes if you watched it. But anyway, we're still leading the rivalries because we managed to outqualify both the 2 people we were against. we're going to get about 200, 150 resource points for, well, 165 actually. So we're about to 462 resource points for the, to go on to upgrades, just in case someone fails. If one of our upgrades fails going to Italy, we should be able to, like, just upgrade it. So, it's not the end of the world.
Well done. That was a
but
good qualifying performance.
It would be very helpful if it didn't break. It's going to be a completely dry race, and speaking of which, let's go into that race. The Belgium Grand Prix, here at the iconic Spa-Francorchamps.
In the 48 races held at Spa between 1950 and 2015, the race winner has only started from pole position on 16 occasions. Qualifying yesterday may have set the order for today, but expect the unexpected here at the Belgian Grand Prix. As the saying goes, of course, anything can happen. And you know what? It usually does. So here we are once again at Spa-Francorchamps, with 19 corners, 9 to the right and 10 to the left, and a lap distance of 4.35 miles. An average lap speed in the dry here is around 145 miles per hour. It's a very quick circuit indeed. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Now I want to ask you about Max Verstappen. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Joker, Kimi Raikkonen, and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, and Roman Grosjean, Perez, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, and Sainz, Van Dorn, Gasly, Marcus Ericsson, and Brendan Hartley. Sirotkin and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So here we are, sat in P4 for the Belgian Grand Prix. A track that I went to this weekend not thinking that we'd be able to get that far. We've qualified a P4. So that's pretty good. We're going to be doing a one-stop, like I said at the start of the episode. I think we're going to go to the softs, the mediums. We're not going to use the super softs this weekend. Well, this race at least. Unless it's a safety car right at the end, I might use the super softs. Actually, no, right at the end. I don't see why I would do that. I'm not sure. Just ignore what I'm saying. I'm just rambling a bit. I don't really know why. But anyway, we're going away for the formation lap. It's not very important, the formation lap, to be honest with you. It just gives us some more time to talk, I guess. Hopefully we might... I think the Mercedes will just run away with this race, not gonna lie to you. They are... Like, if the Force India's doing very well, I think the Mercedes will do even better. Because the Mercedes is even, like, better. Hopefully we can jump Sebastian Vettel on the start. But speaking of the start, we got 1... We got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5 lights. And away we go for the Belgium Grand Prix for Season 1, Episode 13. We're already at the inside of Sebastian Vettel. Like I said, I wanted to get past him on the start. And we might actually be under pressure by Kimi Raikkonen. We managed to pass one for Ferrari. We've got the other one for company. Right now, up Eau Rouge, through Radion. Now, and then down the Camel. Is it Camel? Camel straight. He's going to have slipstream. No DRS because it's only lap 1 of 22 laps, but he's got slipstream. The 2 Mercedes are actually fighting. And Hamilton's managed to get past Bottas. I'm pretty sure Bottas was already behind anyway. But they're still fighting. We've still got Kimi Raikkonen. We're still side by side. Now onto understeer McGee. That's what I've now called this corner because it's just understeer. It's like central. And yeah, we managed to keep P3. So... a pretty good start. I mean, I think the Mercedes is just going to run away. So look at that, lap 3, turn 3, lap 3 already. Me and Kimi went side by side through Eau Rouge and Radion. That was a pretty naughty. But yeah, I don't actually think that I'll be able to catch the Mercedes, especially if we keep fighting with Kimi and stuff. We need the AI to leave me alone, just so I can like pull away. speaking of which, on lap 6, that's a very early pit stop. So that's why super softs are really bad around like the track. And normally the softer tyres are pretty bad around each track they're at. But lap 6, he come into the pits, Kimi Räikkönen come into the pits. But now only 2 laps later, to be fair, I managed to hit the softs. So it's now, we're now into pits, as well as a lot of Hamilton. But Hamilton's already out, and we haven't even come in for ours yet. Hamilton had been and gone by the time we'd even cut into our pit box. But anyway, we're currently P5 as it is. So we're going to come out in like... Actually, are we going to come out side by side with Stoffel Van Dorn? If me and him had a battle last race, we'll be able to continue that battle for this Grand Prix. His home Grand Prix nonetheless. But we're going to go side by side through Arrows. No, we're not. I'll back out a little bit. I have to lift off just a tad. I didn't want us to be spanning out. So he's managed to keep P6 for now. But, yeah, later on at that lap, I can't actually remember what this corner's called. Look at the overspeed we have. We're in Rich Mick's high engine mode. And for some reason, he just parked on the side of the track. Like, watch this. I have no... I pushed him off a little bit. But this is not my fault. I can tell you that now. In what way is this my fault? Like, look. He's got off the track and then he's just stopped. I don't get why. He's got a nice helmet. I have to give that to him. But look, he just parked off the track. And, yeah. It's a bit strange. But on lap 10, there's a couple more people in pits. That's going to move us into P3. Once again, we've also got purple, which is very, very fascinating. We're on the medium tyres, the highest tyres, and we're actually gone purple. But that's, unfortunately, it's going to be the end of the race. We did actually start to catch Valtteri Bottas, but Lewis Hamilton wins the Grand Prix. We're going to come up to the line to get P3 in the third time this season, and out of the last 3 races, that's the second time. So P3. Like I said last episode, I'm pretty sure I'd like to be able to get some more, like at least. I'd like to see at least 5 podiums by the end of the end of the season. It's definitely possible, as I've just shown. But yeah, hopefully that can actually happen before the end of the season. 2 British flags up there, Finnish flag. But like Germany, it's the same bloody podium in the same order. As soon as I get a podium, actually I just realised that every time I've had a podium this season, it's been the same people on the podium. I'm pretty sure. Bahrain, I'm pretty sure Hamilton won, and then Valtteri Bottas was second, I was third. And that's the same with Germany as well as Belgium. So maybe there's a conspiracy that Mercedes, already at the start of the season, was just letting Hamilton win. We've actually managed to jump Perez in the Drivers' Championship by 10 points. So that's good. And actually, Force India, I didn't actually know this, we're actually very far. I thought we was closer to Renault than it was. But we're actually in 4th by miles. I think we're just under double the points of Renault. I actually thought we was 5th. I thought Renault was actually ahead of us. But anyway, just to show how much I pay attention. Claire wants to know if it was. I think I'm pretty sure I beat my rival now with Perez. I think I win that now. I think it's 1-1 now, or 2-1. I'm pretty sure it might be, because that's our 3rd one. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I think that's us winning, because that's a sign at least. Yeah, there we are. We're on 27 points as it is. We've already got the 3 points. We can get 5 out of total, so it's going to be 32 points out of 30. 32 points versus 24. 13 by 6. So we're actually double the points of Brendan Hartley already. I did pick Brendan Hartley because it's very easy, and also Beals with a bad run, so I thought why not. But I thought it'd actually be more of a challenge than this. But anyway, we do actually get a shit ton of. We get half a thousand. Well, we get 500 points for that because we got our rivalry done pretty much. We do actually move up like our everyone's team's expectations and reputation of us is actually quite high. It's gone up quite a lot between each team, so that's a good sign. I think I might have said this already, but I'm not actually looking to change teams for season 2. That's why I said I want to do at least 3 seasons. I want to at least win the championship with Force India, and maybe if I can get 4 seasons in, I might try and do 2 seasons with Force India, 1 season with another team, and then come back to Force India to end my career.
But you brought it home.
Well, the career mode at least. It's not going to be the end of my career. Hopefully not. I'm only bloody 16. Well, then hopefully F1 2019 should be out by the time I finish the season. I know I have left school and I don't have as much time to record and shit, but it's worth it. I enjoy doing it. I mean, there might be one episode a week sometimes, but actually now we've got 5 upgrades to get a durability upgrade. We've got 5 upgrades going into the car, going into the Italian Grand Prix. And speaking of which, we are here now in the Italian Grand Prix. Let's see if those parts went on my car or not. 3 of them did. We got one aerodynamic upgrade, we got a chassis upgrade, and we also got the durability upgrade, but I don't think the durability upgrades can fail. It is a major aerodynamic upgrade that did fail though, which is unfortunate. As well as the minor upgrade for the chassis. So we did get a major upgrade in the end. We did get a chassis upgrade, but I think that's because it failed, so it's guaranteed anyway. We're still 4th worst team though, which is not good. We're just, I don't think we're going to get challenged by Alfa Romeo Sauber. Haas is only just up the road. Well, I don't know, it's not really up the road, but like over the horizon. So a couple more upgrades and I should be overtaking Haas. Especially that major upgrade, that should get us... Actually, it's a McLaren. So McLaren's the next team. Haas is just ahead, and then Renault's even, like, just a tiny bit. I want to try by the end of the season to make this car the 4th best car. But anyway, I'll be Judge Gaming, and I'll see you in Italy for the Italian Grand Prix. Bye.